Dab me up. It was good. We back with another one. The tragic downfall of Sir Dougie B.
Dougie B is one of the biggest names to emerge from the Bronx drill movement. He makes good music and brings a type of energy that is hard to replicate.
That's a fuck. No, I mean, yeah, that's a fact.
He started rapping at the perfect time and was right beside K-Flock every step of the way through his entire rise in 2021.
Why did this nigga put trap music? I was trying to get sturdy.
Dougie B was one of a select group of kids with the opportunity of a lifetime in front of him. He was in position to make it out the hood and pursue a career in music,
I'm feeling great today.
Way above the average salary. But unfortunately, he never fully chose to take advantage. He let his demons, personal struggles, and drug habit get in the way.
Last time I saw something about Dougie B, it was like, it was talking about like a couple weeks ago. It was about like that. I think her name is Batty Foreign. I think the shorty with the face. That's all I'm gonna say, cause you know who I'm talking about. Shorty with the face. What's it called? Yeah, it was like some situation. She got him booked for something, or like she lied.
And instead of capitalizing on the opportunity to become a star, Dougie found himself constantly getting high, making bad decisions, going in and out of jail, and barely dropping music. Over the past 3 years, his life has been nothing but chaos. He's managed to occasionally drop bangers here and there and shown glimpses of his true potential, but never taken the necessary steps to get in the right state of mind to realize it. Now, Bronx drill is on the decline. Dougie's facing serious charges, and his opportunity looks like it's been wasted unnecessarily.
Damn, that fucking sucks. I did not. Look at this nigga. Look at the NY. He looked like a pig, bro. Like, I hate you niggas with a passion like that shit. But what's it called? I just got mad angry. What's it called? What was I gonna say? But nah, Dougie, that's whack, bro. Cause Dougie was that like.
We'll take a look.
I remember he was one of the. I was low-key thinking he was one of the best coming from like the X when this shit started. This nigga has yet to put on a drill beat, bro.
Dougie B grew up in the Bronx on 187th Street, a neighborhood known as Sev Side. Growing up on the Sev, he met friends like K-Flock and B Love. Unfortunately, Dougie experienced tragedy early in his life after his dad passed away when Dougie was in his early teens. In an attempt to cope, Dougie decided to start using perks and Xans, and the habit quickly grew into a crippling addiction. The pills, lack of a father figure, and crime-filled, gang-ran environment of Sevside was a bad combination and would lead to Dougie joining the local Sevside MB Blood gang and wilding out in the streets, getting into all types of trouble. He, K, and B Love all found themselves in and out the system. Eventually, in 2020, B Love came home and decided to take rap serious.
I remember when this dropped. Y'all was there when this. I hope y'all was there when this dropped. Niggas was 16, I think. Alright, bro. I found this shit on YouTube. Couldn't stop playing it. They didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Never heard of this nigga.
Seriously. This same year.
Nah, but low key, Shy G's used to like. I'm not gonna lie. Shy G's, Dougie B, and it was fuck. I think it was K. Yeah, it was between K and Sugar Hill King, but it was low key K. It was my top 3, and I was there. They was on the hip heavy, bro. Them niggas was dangerous on the mic, bro.
They also
Talk My Shit Part 1. Oh my god.
B-Love convinced him to start rapping as well. In late 2020, K and B Love started seeing success.
It was RGD.
Tracks like Op Spotter.
That's who it was.
Began generating attention in the city. Dougie, who was still in juvie at the time, heard about the success they were seeing and decided that he would try his hand at rap when he got out. In December, when he came home, he, K-Flock, and Shy K, another rapper they were cool with at the time, got in the studio and dropped a song called No More Free Dougie B, and this was Dougie's debut on the Bronx drill scene.
Yo, I think I remember this. If I remember this song correctly, I fucking hated it, and I don't know why. I just don't remember liking. I think this is. I think I remember this one.
March of 2021, K, Dougie, and B Love teamed up on a song called Brotherly Love. This song went crazy, racking up 1 million views in a week. It was huge for all three artists and encouraged them to start dropping more. Dougie had just started making music, but following Brotherly Love, he began appearing on more songs, though they were mostly collabs with his other friends who were rapping, like K, B Love, Dougie B, and Justo B. In summer, things really got crazy.
Yo, Dougie B is Dougie B having some tracks too.
And the violence in the Bronx spiked. Sevside, the local
What was
gang
it? No More
Dougie B
O's?
and K-Flock rep,
I think it was
a
that
part
one. I
of a
forgot.
larger alliance known as DOA.
That shit was tough.
And
The bitch
during
with
the
ass on
summer,
the cover.
DOA's beefs with rival gangs would escalate. During one 3-day stretch in July, DOA and a rival gang they had beef with both lost members, and an attempt was made on Dougie's life. Rival gang members ended up flocking at him, and he was hit in the leg. Luckily, he quickly recovered and was back getting sturdy in no time. Along with all the violence, the music was also going crazy. K-Flock was blowing up, and his breakout hit, Is You Ready, was going crazy. Other DOA rappers...
Yo, no cap, I stand by this statement to this day, to the day I will die. Like, maybe, yeah, as of right now. Let me show like the day I die. But as of right now, bro, Is You Ready is like the finito, the New York drill finito for like functions. When I used to, bro, when I was outside heavy, like on some crazy shit, like every day of the week type shit, bro, niggas was lit, bro. Every time this song would have the same effect finito would, bro. No cap. Just niggas mosh pitting and stepping on your shoes and shit. Niggas not even trying to dance, like instant.
Like C Blue, SETI, Nazi BK, and C High were all taking off, and DOA had ops like Lee Drilly and D-Thing who were also going crazy. Dougie was right in the middle of all of this, and in late summer he appeared on some of his biggest songs up to that point, like
bro, what this nigga like rolling, bro?
And in late summer he appeared on some of his biggest
songs like the Cosmos,
point, like EOS with SETI and Dougie B, and Turnt would Be Love.
This was like I think this was the peak of drill. I have to really remember like a lot of good songs, but like ignorantly saying it, I think bro, there was conversations with like me and my peoples, we was saying like this was the peak. This was the peak of drill. Like this is when it was that, I think it was that like
following the crazy summer
around like the summertime or like the end of it, I don't remember.
Dougie fell back from rap and stopped appearing on songs as much as he used to. However, in October, he announced that he had signed with Republic Records. In December of 2021, K caught a body and was locked up.
Damn, nigga.
And this was a huge loss for DOA. In 2022, Dougie continued his hiatus from late 2021, but in February, he
nigga
popped up with
him.
a song called Forever On That. The song had one of the best drill beats of all time.
Relax. That was a wild statement. There's a Kenzo Baller, what was it? The one with the anime. Fuck, I forgot what it was called. With that one, with like the 3 niggas on the track, Kenzo Baller, the One Night Beat. I'm trying to think. I don't really have a lot more, cause it's a lot of beats, but that's 2 right there. That's way better than this. Nigga just made like a crazy.
Dougie brought his usual energy, and the track went crazy, racking up millions of views, becoming his biggest solo song ever. In March, Dougie was arrested after being involved in a situation where shots were fired outside a courthouse, but he was released a couple days later. In April, he got the biggest look of his career when he was featured on a K-Flock song called Shake It. This was a big record, the label promoted it heavily, and even added Cardi B, so when it dropped, the song blew up and racked up tens of millions of views and streams, and took over.
Y'all don't know who that other nigga was too, like that last guy. I don't think he was on like the original song. Or it was somebody else.
For
Like, I don't
TikTok.
remember.
With the crazy success
I also
of
hate
Shake
that
It
song, bro.
and
That
Forever
song
on
was
That,
never like none of them was
Dougie
ever
in
good in my
position to
opinion.
take over in 2022, but he remained inconsistent.
Is that
Throughout his
Stevie?
rise to fame in 2021, Dougie had continued popping pills heavily, and his substance abuse was a very likely cause of his inconsistency and erratic behavior. Sometime in early 2022, Dougie started dating Asian Doll, and this relationship would end up.
Is that a fact? I thought they were just sexually interlocked friends, but
Leading to
that's a bad move, dog.
problems. A situation popped up
Ain't she like 30?
where Asian Doll went to Dougie
Ugh.
and told him a rumor about something Nazi BK had allegedly told her behind his back. Dougie believed her, and this led to him and Nas falling out and taking shots at each other throughout the year, including crossing each other out on pictures, sending subs on their IG lives and stories, and all the other antics rappers pull when they're beefing with each other. Eventually, things seemed to escalate.
Oh my god, I remember this actually. This shit is
With
all.
Dougie saying he was smoking Nas's grandmother in the song, and Nas
Damn.
responding by saying he was smoking Dougie's father and referring to him as Dougie B, once again referencing the well-known fact that Dougie's perk habit was causing him to wild out. However, shortly after the situation, they were seen on stage together, which showed that although they weren't on great terms, they were able to be in the same place together without anything popping off. In late 2022, Dougie finally dropped new music.
That's such like a. Damn, that says a lot about like these niggas. You see how like they escalated it to like such a wild degree on some like the most feminine way possible. And now like they probably didn't even mean that shit, bro. Niggas just said it to say it, bro. That's crazy. That's low key sad as fuck.
On November
This video almost over, my nigga. Damn.
18th, he dropped his
I'm gonna pause it a lot more, bro. I need to stretch out the video. Yo, I hope you understand because I'm trying to get paid.
The album did well. Following this album, Dougie took a hiatus.
I remember this.
March. Throughout the early months of 2023, a group called the Sweepers, who DOA beef,
Sweepers
blowing up, and a big reason for
damn, y'all heard about J5? I heard he got booked to the end of the summer. Oh my god, no more. That's whack as fuck, bro.
this success was a
like
song called Southside K,
quadruplets.
This in DOA. This was literally an alley-oop for DOA rappers to diss them back and benefit off all the attention the Sweepers were generating. In March, Dougie B decided to return, dropping a snippet responding to the Sweepers dissing them back. He recruited Yagi B and Joe Benz, and the result was a track called OA, where they used the dark Jersey club sound the Sweepers had popularized to diss them back.
I don't think I like that song.
The record took off, racking up millions on YouTube. Once again, Dougie was
like a lot of like
to lock in and go up
drill
with his
beats now,
music,
drill songs
but
now.
yet again, he remained inconsistent, dropping a total of 2 other songs the rest of the year. To make matters worse, in addition to not making music, he continued getting into trouble. In May, he was arrested on unknown charges.
Oh, this nigga hair always been the
Then
same
in
length.
July, he was arrested again, and this time charged with burglary in a situation that there isn't much information on the internet
Wait,
about. Charged
what?
with burglary in a situation that there isn't much information on the internet about. In September, he appeared in the Booba 100 video where it was clear he was going through a lot in life. In November, Dougie was arrested once again, adding to his growing rap sheet. In December, K Flock unfollowed Dougie on Instagram, and some suspected it had something to get in the
Oh,
right
whoa! Oh, damn, my fault, y'all. Damn, that was too late.
sheet. Some suspected it had something to do with the cryptic post Dougie had put up
I'm not gonna
on
edit
the
that
story,
out.
showing a handful of pills and possibly hinting at him checking out permanently. A few weeks after this, he appeared in an interview high out of his mind and addressed the recent controversy. He admitted he had a substance abuse problem and also said that he and Kay were still brothers and still talk to each other's moms. It was
Talking to this nigga, bro. Go ask this nigga, can I help you with some rehab, bro? Like, come on, bro.
very clear.
Yo, I know this interview was painful for that Asian guy, bro. This nigga took 72 minutes exactly on every letter of every sentence, bro. And I know his sentences was like 3 words long.
To everybody who saw the video
Let me
that
chill though,
Dougie was really
but
struggling with his demons, and many of the comments were prayers and well wishes for him to get his life together. But unfortunately, this didn't happen, and the next month, in January of 2024, Dougie was arrested again, this time on
yeah, she lied about this shit, and that's like fucked up.
charges of sexual abuse and harassment. It's
To my knowledge, she lied about it. If she wasn't, let the situation be situated the right way. But for me,
currently unclear whether these allegations are true or not, but if they are, they could possibly result in
oh shit, it
serious
was baddie foreign.
repercussions. This brings us to the present day. Dougie B has a very sad story. He had all the momentum he needed to change his life, as well as his family's, and the lives of the people around him.
Bro, he's not dead, bro. His story isn't over, y'all. It can change tomorrow, today type shit. Bro, he's not dead. He's not in like a prison inside like in like Siberia, bro. Like relax. Like nigga said his story is like
But he was never
damn,
able
nigga.
to overcome his personal struggle.
He can do that.
He became yet another artist on the losing end of a battle with their demons,
He didn't lose yet.
and as a result, experienced all the chaos and drama that come with the erratic decisions pills and other substances influence people to make. Hopefully, one day he can find sobriety and peace, but it's up to him. So for now, we'll just have to wait and see.
I don't like the way you ended that video, but yeah, all right, Dougie B. I hope you get better, bro. For me, make some. I would say make some better music, but that's kind of disrespectful. So I'm gonna chill. But that's it. Yeah.